G would it be? It's Mr. Bubblegum Man, female's favorite, Slim Every Dope Boy, corporate gangster, St. Louis MoneyNow, DJ MoneyNow himself. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be tuning in. We got a very special show for y'all tonight. She just sent me a request. So we're going to see what's going on.
Did we get it?
Yeah, we finally got it now. What's happening?
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? Just on the grind, you know.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix, what the fuck? It just kept on signing me out.
I don't know why IG don't want us to be great today.
All right. I don't know why the comments is on my face. I'm gonna try to
No, you good. You good, because like once the video finished, like you ain't gonna see the comments on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me still?
All right, so
perfect.
So before we get started,
Yay!
Did you get a chance to check out a previous episode, or you kind of just jumping in?
Listen, I'm just jumping in. I seen one and I kind of started laughing because the question Jeff was asking, I thought it was a little crazy.
Okay.
I seen one.
Well, yeah. So for those who just tuning in and don't know what's going on, this is the Wifey Boo podcast. This is a just for fun, you know, non-judgmental, you know, podcast where I'm asking questions for other heterosexual men like myself, you know, who's looking for a woman that might be wifey material. You know what I'm saying? That we just gotta see what's out here though, you know. So with that being said, Denise, you ready? All right, so
yeah,
let's start with some icebreaker questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me know. You know, tell the people your name, where you from, your age, zodiac sign, what you do for a living, shit like that.
Zodiac. Is big Sagittarius. All right, so I like
no.
I'm gonna try to be as serious as possible because
you could joke. Be you. That's what we want to see.
No, I want to be serious because this is a serious topic, but I also got to be myself. But my name is Denise. I'm from New York. I do a little bit of everything. I'm executive assistant, 9 to 5. I have a beauty bar, and I'm in the process of opening adult daycare. That's going to be open next month, February. In between, I do surgery consultant, dental consultant, a lot of other stuff. So that's basically what I do. I'm a Sagittarius, big Sagittarius. I just feel like Sagittarius is the best sign on this earth. So I'm not judging any other signs, but Sagittarius, I don't like Sagittarius men. Let me put that out there. I do not like, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, if you had to choose one word to describe yourself, what would it be and why?
Phenomenal. I say that. No, I'm trying to keep up with the comments. I say that because I feel like for me, I'm a hard worker, and I've had a lot of things on my plate and I juggle it. I don't know how to juggle blessed. That's another word too. I don't know how to juggle my personal life that good, but I know how to juggle work. So it's a lot. I feel like I'm phenomenal, and that's just me. I don't know. I could be just acting like
that's a great way to describe. That's a great word to describe yourself. I feel that. So I want you to define what a wife is in your own words.
A wife. I think a wife is, now a lot of people always get confused when I say, like, I feel like a wife should be doing the same thing that a man should be doing as a husband. And I'm not saying that she should be taking out the garbage and shit like that, but I'm saying as far as you got to protect and provide as well. I think it should go both ways. I think you should be loving. I think you should be caring. I think you should be a person that cook. I think you should be a person that, regardless of, you know, wrong or right, you should always have your husband's back. I think it's a lot more than just love. I think the sexual, it has to be great. I don't care what nobody say. A lot of people say like, oh, the sex doesn't matter. It does matter. Because if you're not having good sex, you're going to cheat. You're not being satisfied. So it does matter. It's a big deal. But apart from that, as far as like love, that comes in full effect too. I'm not really an affectionate person. So it's going to be really hard for me to be affectionate with a husband. So I definitely think that's a big deal breaker. I think sex is a big deal breaker. I don't care what anyone says. People be like, oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
You most definitely kind of jumping the gun because that was gonna be one of the questions I asked later on. But yeah, I'm a we gonna get to it. We gonna get to that a little later on. So in your own opinion, what qualities do you have that makes you wifeable? All of them.
All of them.
Okay, okay.
All of them. All of them. Me personally, I'm just going off of me. I'm not like, I think I cook. That I do. I clean. When I do have a boyfriend, I take very good care of him. See, there's people writing me on Instagram. I take very good care of him. As far as the sexual thing, I have a high sex drive, that too. But it's just not just about that. But I think I have all of them, all the qualities. Me personally, am I ready for marriage? No, I don't think I am. But if the time comes, yes, but not right
Okay,
now. Definitely
okay.
not.
So tell me about your ideal honeymoon. Your ideal
Tell you about what?
honeymoon. What's
Of
your
a
ideal
honeymoon?
honeymoon? Yeah.
Um, so after the wedding, we pick a destination spot. I think I want to be on an island because it has to be very romantic, you know? I want to be on an island somewhere. Don't want to go to Miami. I don't want to go to Chicago. I don't want to go to Detroit. I want to be on an island somewhere beautiful. Like, you know, that's my idea of a honeymoon. I want rose petals. I want everything. I want it all. But like, I want rose petals on the floor. I need my name in the sky. Like, just got married. I need it all. And if you're not doing it, don't try to propose to me because I need it all. Like, I deserve it all.
Okay, okay, okay. So Denise, do you drink, smoke weed, do hard drugs?
None of that. I drink occasionally. I'm not a drinker, so maybe once in a while, like I will probably like have like a glass of wine or maybe a margarita. I'm not really a big drinker. I don't know how to drink. My friends actually hate going out with me because they be like, try to drink. I'm not into it. Sometimes I try to get a drink just to take a good little picture and I take a sip out of it and that's pretty much it. Smoking, not really. I love hookah. Let me just say that. I'm a hookah head, but weed, I can take a pull or two
Yeah.
just to get a little buzz, but really not, no.
Okay, now I fuck with that. So would you consider yourself to know how to pick the good man from the wrong man?
Yes and
Elaborate.
no. Yes and no. The reason why is because, yes, I know what the good man is and the qualities, but do I want that? No. I like toxic. So I don't always choose the right from wrong. You know, it's kind of tough, but I like toxic. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like, I've met men that's like, I don't know why people's rating me right now. Sorry. I've met men that was like the perfect, like, good job, this, and they was just too, to me, corny. Because it's like, you were a yes man. Everything I say is yes, yes. Now I need you to. Who are you talking to? I need that, but just a little, not too rough, not too crazy. I need a little toxic. A little toxic is good. I can't have you worshiping the ground that I walk on. That's not attractive
Yeah.
to me. I get turned off, actually.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. And just a little shameless plug on my other podcast where I talk to men on FEMALEHOLIC. You know what I'm saying? That's I encourage men, you know what I'm saying, like basically what you're saying is kind of I need them to be tuning in right now listening to you because it makes all the sense in the world. So what's
Yeah, I
so would
hear
that
that.
be considered I know that is a red flag to you. Any other red flags you wanna talk about?
For me, another red flag for a man that's trying to be my husband.
Correct.
That's what we're talking
I
about,
mean,
right? Not my
well,
man, my
kind
husband.
of a little bit of
A
both.
red.
You know what I'm saying? Dating, husband, shit. Yeah.
So another red flag for me right now in my life is a man that don't have a kid that wants a kid. That's a red flag for me. So if you don't have your own children, big red flag. I have two children of my own. I have a son and a daughter. One is 11, about to be 12, and one's 7, about to be 8. To me, I'm not trying to start over. That's just me. So for me, I want you to have your own kid. And of course, you know, I'm going to treat your kid like mine and you treat my kid like yours. But I want you to come with your own kids. I'm not trying to have another kid right now. I don't know. Who's to know that my mind may change maybe years. I'm 34. I'm not trying to have no kid, right? I'm good. Like, I feel like right now I should be traveling. I should be enjoying myself, not fucking burping a baby right now. Not right now. So if you don't have your own kid, I would like for you to go get somebody pregnant, have it, and come back. Not
Come
right
back
now. I can't do
later.
it.
Okay. So,
I take care of the kid. That's what you're gonna do. Like I can help you, but I'm not me
yeah,
personally. I'm not having
it's
it.
crazy because like that was actually one of my questions. Like, what's your thought about a man with children? But you fuck with him, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, the whole baby mama drama thing, I'm not really with, but it comes with it. Because some people just can't let they exes go, so it's gonna happen. No more than 3 though. I'm sorry, just reading comment. But yeah, no, I'm good on the whole kid thing, and I know that you should get married first before have a kid. That's the way it's supposed to be done. Did anybody do it that way? No. So it doesn't really matter. And so if you don't have a kid, that's a big red flag for me. I need you to have a kid. Because they may say like, oh no, I don't want a kid, it's fine. That's a trap because they want to be with you so that you can fall in love and then they want to get you pregnant and force you to have that kid. No, I don't want to have another one. I told you that from the jump. So that's
Okay.
that. Yeah. So it works for me. I don't know. I'm mad right now with the peace sign.
Hey, so I want to know, like, are you familiar with the 5 major love languages? Yeah, so
Yeah,
you got
some of it.
gifts, you got physical touch, you got words of affirmation, acts of services, and quality time. Rank those top 5 from importance to least important.
Gift,
Hey,
nah.
ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, that's however you feel love.
All right. Nigga said trap her. I'm sorry. So wait, let's go back. The gift, I'm gonna put it to the second, to the third, to the second, to the third, because how am I gonna know you love me if you're not giving me gifts? How am I know you love me? Like I don't know. I feel like that's the thought. But I also give gifts back. You get gifts back in return too. Like it should be vice versa. It should go both ways. Like I don't feel like a man should be gifting and spending all his money on a female and she's not doing the same. A lot of men I meet, when I purchase them something, they're just like, wait, what? You do like what? They've never had anyone that do the same. So a lot of females think that they should be getting gifted, and they don't give back. I feel like it should go both ways. That's just me. The love thing is at the top of the list. I feel like we got to build our friend. Like I'd rather a friendship first before we get into a relationship, because having a friend that you are in love with is better than falling in love with somebody that you didn't even get to know him properly. So I feel like the friendship is more important. So I'll do the friendship. The love thing is kind of at the bottom of the list because I feel like all that stuff got to come into place before we fall in love. That's just me personally. Everyone's going to feel some type of way about it,
Okay,
but
well,
that's
let
just
me
how I feel.
give you the 5 again. That way, because I don't think I'd say love, nothing about love in there. But you got. I mean, I'm saying like, but like that ain't. That's when I say love language. Just talking about more like how you feel love, like physical touch, gifts, words of affirmations, acts of services.
The physical at the end, I'll tell you that much. So words of affirmation, I would say the fourth. So out of the 5, right? I'll do physical touch 5, words of affirmation 4, and then
Acts
what's
of
the other one?
services, gifts, and quality time.
That's third. Extra services, and the gifts is second.
I'm
And what's at the top?
assuming quality time or words of affirmation.
Quality, quality time. And I'll put that first because I'd rather get time over everything. Like over the gifts, over everything else, I'd rather time. Time shows a lot
No,
to
for
me.
sure.
So I'm
Okay, so what do you value? What do you value most about a man?
loyalty. Loyalty. I'm big on that, especially when it comes to men, because I've had men that they had it all, like, this, that, this, but then you're not loyal. I would take less for someone that's loyal, if that makes sense. Like, I'm big on loyalty. Gifts should be last. No, gifts is not last. Shut up. Sorry.
No, hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you donate to the show, man. If you want to get your comments heard and want to get seen on the show, donate. Then I'm gonna most definitely shout you out. Otherwise, I'm Ray Charles to the comments. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I want to know what's your favorite physical feature on a man.
His smile, other than other
Right.
things. I don't want to get into that, but did he cook? Sorry, I'm trying to.
What?
Oh, I love Love you too. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, no, but have you ever been engaged?
Yeah and no. So he bought the ring and proposed. It wasn't a real proposal, so I really didn't say yes or no. I did take the ring because it was fire, but I get married. I felt like it was gifted to, like, it was, he proposed because he didn't want the relationship to
Trying to
end.
trap.
So to me, I don't want it. Like, and I wasn't even ready for marriage anyways. And I wasn't in the position to want to say yes, because I feel like when I say yes, my husband have to make me feel head over heels for him. Like, I have to feel, the butterflies, all of that. And I know that some people don't even feel that when they get married, because people, I feel like my generation, they're just getting married just because it's like, all right, I'm getting this age, I'm supposed to be married at this point. They just want to have that husband and wife title. I'm not with that. Like, I need to feel like you're my husband, and I need to feel like I'm your wife. Like, I'm not with the just getting married just because.
Okay, no, that's real ass shit. Shout out to my guy Ronald Johnson for the $25 donation, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your IG, but most definitely comment again, and I read out loud and shit like that. But okay, I fuck with that, Denise. I fuck with that. So you never been married before?
No.
Okay.
Thank God. Some people, that's on their fifth marriage. I'm
Man,
good.
man, you be surprised right here on this show. Huh?
Were you
Hell no.
were you
I'm just saying,
married?
like, I'm talking about the guests. The guests I have on the show. They working on their third marriage. You know what I'm
We're not doing that. Mm-mm. And I'm not saying that you're going to have it figured out your first time around, but you could save yourself the hassle, because most times once that ring is on your finger, that's when everything changes and everything goes downhill. So you got to be ready, because it's just like when you're in a relationship, you don't really know the person till you move in with them. You can know them all you think you want, but you don't really know the person till you live with them. So don't tell me that y'all still in love until you actually live with them, because you will be surprised once you move in with them. It's a completely different person. So now you got to live with them at least a little some time before you got to think about marriage. Is this person that you can see you spending the rest of your life with? A lot of people don't understand these vows that you're taking before God. You're taking these vows saying, this is somebody that
saying?
I want to spend the rest of my life with. It's not or a wedding. Now, if I could just have the wedding and then be like, I bet this was just all a joke, I'll do that, because I really like the wedding part. But I don't, the rest of my life is crazy. I think you really need to know what you're actually doing and setting yourself up for before you just do it.
So
That's
it
just,
sounds
my
like you would be
opinion.
cool with just a ceremony of love and without all the legal paperwork. And
Yeah, yes,
see, I'm
yes.
now we talking, because like that's what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm for. You know, because I done seen too many I just seen too much shit out here.
You have,
Huh?
because I've seen marriages that didn't last. I've seen marriages that did last. And I've seen marriages where all they do is cheat on each other. I've seen it all. So to me, watching that, I can't say that that's going to be the same situation for me, because not everyone's the same. But you could prevent that, because most people that marry, they have an intention. I don't want that. Like, I want it to be natural. I don't want to get married just because, like, and I don't want to then marry you and then all of a sudden, boom, now we got to get divorced. And then half the time the man don't even want to sign the divorce papers, and now you stuck, because now you done find the love of your real life like a couple years later, and now you stuck in this marriage that
No, for
didn't
real.
even work out.
So I want to know what's your thoughts on.
And,
Yeah, go ahead.
and I wait, one more thing. And definitely don't want to get married when, if I check my DMs, it's a bunch of niggas in there that have wedding pictures on their profile pictures. I'm scared, because why is you in my DM and you have a wife, sir? Like, that is not cool. That's why I'm not
A
in
lot
a
of people be
rush at all.
swingers and stuff. They trying to get you on board.
Yes. Well, see, that's another story, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shout out to Taylor Made for this. I believe he was the one that sent the donation, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support, man. People like you, man, me bringing these beautiful women on,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Denise. What's your thoughts on divorce?
You
Yeah, what's
said
your
what I
thoughts
feel
on it?
about divorce? I love it. If a person's not treating you right and you feel like it's not working out and you've done everything that you can to make the relationship work and it's not working out, cut them loose. Move on. That's just how I feel. A lot of people stay in these stay in these marriages because they're like, oh, okay, we're trying to make it work for the kids. For what? You can have and work on a relationship with your children in separate houses. You don't have to be together. If you're not happy, why stay with the person? Why force yourself to be stuck with the person? And then the whole divorce process is a forever taking thing because a lot of people, like I said, they don't sign the divorce papers. They want to keep you there. But if you're not being treated right and you're not getting what you need out of a relationship, cut them loose.
That's right.
Cut them loose. I'm big. But see, me, I'm going to save myself that process because all I got to do is break up with you if I'm in a relationship with you. I don't even got to go through the court. So I'm going to save that some time. So a lot of people, they feel stuck. They feel like, all right, damn, 2 years later in the marriage, they feel like, wow, like, why did I do this? 3 years later, why did I do this? 4 years later, why did I do this? It's for the rest of your life. It's not for 5 years. Forever.
Okay. So if you was to ever get legally married, are you hyphenating your last name?
Yes, I hate my last name. Yeah. It depends on their last name, because if their last name is a little weird like mine, maybe not. We'll keep it.
Okay. Huh. I thought you
I didn't
did.
say anything.
So Denise, do you feel like you're a gold digger?
Yeah,
Well, the honest.
somewhat. not I'm like, yes and no. The reason why I say yes and no, I'm gonna always have explanation behind my answers because I don't want nobody taking it the wrong way. Yes and no. I bring a lot to the table. So I feel like when that's coming to my table, you gotta come with even more or something. Like, you cannot have nothing. I can't have a car, you don't have a car. Like, we're not doing that. So yes, absolutely. I think you should come to the table with something too if I'm coming to the table. And I feel like you do gotta have something going for yourself. Why should we all got a list of things? Men got a list of things that they want women to have. Women have a list of things that we need men to have. And people be like, oh, she on a date with men with money. What am I supposed to date? Broke men? Like, what would you like me to do? Like, I just feel like I'm not saying that you have to have millions. You got to be a celebrity. You got to have something going on. Like, you got to bring something to the table. I can't be the only one bringing to the table. That's just me. So if you call that a gold digger, yeah, I am. You got to come with.
I appreciate.
You got to come
You
correct.
see that? I appreciate the honesty too, and the people in the comments do as well. And but for the most part, yeah, you honestly probably like the first woman out of all the guests I had on the show that said that they were. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And then my next question, huh?
Because
They lying.
they lie. Every woman wants a man that has something. Because if you have, and I'm not talking about the women, because a lot of women on Instagram, they don't have nothing going for themselves other than pictures. And outside of Instagram, they don't have nothing, absolutely nothing. So, if you call yourself, you're not a gold digger, but go check their DMs. They in their DMs asking niggas for money daily. Like, you got to have something going for yourself. You got to know when you come to me, you got to apply pressure, and I'm apply pressure too, bottom line. But if you don't have nothing, it's not going to work for us. Don't even DM me. Don't reach out to me.
Just focus on
It's not
yourself.
going to work.
Hey, Taylor made for this said that's just called wisdom. So I want to know, like, cause my follow question, cause like usually like my follow question from that is like, can you truly be submissive to a man who make less money than you?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not like, again, I'm not just saying that your relationship is based on money. So you can be submissive with somebody that makes less money than you. If he's treating you correctly and doing what he's supposed to do, and you make the most money, it doesn't matter who makes the most or the highest, as long as you guys are helping each other. Because at the end of the day, I might make the highest, right? And who's to say in 3, 4, 5 months, I might not be at the bottom and he might be at the top. It's just basically you got to help each other out. That's one. I'm not saying that he has to make more money than me. I'm not saying that. But you can be submissive to somebody that makes less, as long as he's treating you correctly. That's how it goes, based on how you feel about the person.
That's real. So like, if in the event of marriage, right, one of us has debt, does it become our debt?
See, That's the problem. That's why another thing with marriage, because now when I'm in debt, we all in debt. How does that work? How does that work? And that's why it's just like, now y'all both gotta, at least if you're in a relationship, it's like, all right, y'all both could build your credits up separately. Everything could be done separately. When you're in marriage, and then we gotta file our taxes together. What? Oh no. I'm not filing my taxes with you. So it's just, listen, I'm just keeping it real. A lot of girls is not going to be honest with you. I'm going to be 100% honest. I've never been a person that pretends. Like, I'm going to give it to you real. That's why when a lot of, like, I get offended when I have dudes in my DMs like, oh, let me fly you out. They want to go on vacation with me. You don't know me. Vacation is intimate. How you going on a vacation with a total stranger on another island?
And that's another thing we talk about on Femaleholics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a trick out here leading with your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Because, you'll never get the respect, or you'll never really get the woman for you. You'll get it just because she's looking at you as a dollar sign. So that's why I tell men not to do on Femaleholic Podcast. So I want to know too, would you consider yourself a free spender, like an impulsive spender? Like an impulsive spender, as in like you just spend, like you got unlimited money.
No. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm very responsible with how I spend. So if I do, like, all right, for example, if I have a man that's helping me with shit here and there, I'm going to take whatever money I'm being helped with to make sure that my bills are taken care of first. Right. Because again, I already have my own income, so it works. But I'm gonna make sure my bills are taken care of first. Now, as far as what I do with it after everything's done, yeah, I might book a little trip here and there, might get a little something here and there. I'm not. I'm very big on my responsibilities. Like I like my shit paid on time. Like I don't like my credit cards being due. Because them motherfuckers keep calling me back to back. So I'm betting that. So I don't really. Back in the day, yes. Right now, hell no. I got too much responsibilities. I got a whole business bills, my personal bills. It's just too much. So I don't have the time and the space to do that.
Okay. You ever apply for bankruptcy?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Would there be like...
And with more money, sorry, that comment is... He said men with more money have more options. They don't. All you do is have the money, and then that's when y'all get used, because now you have bitches that's literally just fucking with you just for the money. They might not even like you. They might not even think you cute. They just see a dollar sign. Think about it. You don't even sound sorry. Good.
No, I was gonna ask, like, end up in a marriage, if there's a joint account, would there be like a limit to your spending before you consult with your husband?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my husband shouldn't give me no limit. Like I should be able to take care of bills and important things, and I should be able to do what I need to do on the side. I don't feel like there should be no limit. If y'all got it like that, ain't no limit. Now, if you don't got it like that, and things are on crunch time, I feel like both of you should be on the same level with things need to be important to be spending certain time of money, especially when you're in a bad space. So I feel like you shouldn't be just spending random money, but there should be a limit. It depends on how much money's in the account. Because if we rich and we got it, money, money ain't a problem.
So, Denise, do you have any anger management issues?
Not really. No, I'm never really angry. I'm always like happy, but I have toxic traits that makes me angry at times. Like I don't like being played with, but I don't have anger management issues, none of that. But I can be a little toxic.
So tell me about some of your toxic traits.
Like, for example, I know what provokes a man that I'm dealing with. So if I feel like I'm not getting attention, I'm gonna provoke you. Because
that's some toxic shit right there.
I want that attention. She's a very happy person. In fact, I am. I'm going to provoke you because it's like I know, like, I know what triggers you. I know that you're gonna be pissed off if I bring some girl up. Meanwhile, you're not even talking to no girl. It's just that I want that attention to go back and forth because you didn't give me that attention, you know? So I do have toxic traits like that. Especially when I know that you're gonna be calling my phone back to back if I hang up. Why not? Click. I want to
Oh
see you call
man,
back to back.
that's some toxic ass shit right there.
It is toxic. Everybody likes a little toxic. Come on. Everybody like, oh, it's all about peace, and your relationship is boring. Turn it up a little bit.
Woo. That's a little bit.
Just
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit.
So I want to know, like, can you control your mouth when you're angry? Can you
Can you
control your
know
mouth
what?
when you're angry?
No. I'm gonna, and that's the thing, because now, like, especially the dude that I do with, like, he got a hot temper, so it don't connect. You know, he got a hot ass temper, so his mouth is crazy. So now she's a Sag. Facts. I provoke you. Shut up. I provoke you, and now you're on a high level, cursing me out and saying some things. Now my feelings is hurt. Now I'm crying like a baby because it's like, how dare you? So it's just like, I don't know. And I do say some things because now I gotta take it there. I'm a Sagittarius. You go low, we take you to hell. So now I gotta say some things that I don't even mean, because now you're being extra mean to me when I'm the one that started it in the first place. So this is why women is fucked up in the head. Because like,
Right.
what?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, huh? No, but you ever caused a big scene in public though? I
I'm
said, have
sorry,
you
what
ever
did you say?
caused a big scene in public?
No. In public, that's a big thing though. So here's the thing. I like for us to have our issues behind closed doors, you know. But as far as like on Instagram and in public and stuff like that, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Don't do that in public, because I feel like if you do that in public and you embarrass me, it's a big no-no for me. Denise giving all the secrets. It's a big no-no for me. Once you embarrass me, it's crazy. As a matter of fact, there was this one time on the plane where my man said something like, you know, that was kind of like, and I was so embarrassed because everyone was listening. I'm just like, wow, how dare you? That kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, why is you being loud right now? Can you just like say it like silently? Like, it's just like, don't do that. I'm not big for that embarrassment. And I've had times where I was like, and my ex would be like, I'm coming in to pull you out. Nah, please don't. I'm out of here before you even come in here, because I don't like that embarrassment in public
Yeah.
at all.
I don't think
At
nobody
all.
do. um, but I say you.
Nah, I
I
don't like
thought you
it.
was down. I thought
Mm-mm.
you was down for that toxic
Nope.
shit.
Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you missed what I said. A little bit, not a lot. I don't need you coming in there pulling me out by my hair. I don't need you doing that. I don't like that. The hands, putting your hands on each other, I don't like that kind of toxic. I don't like that kind of toxic, but I like a little, the tense one, like the toxic where we're just saying words and it's not, we know what we mean to each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the little toxic. I don't need you. When I say I'm really done with this relationship, I don't need you outside my house. I'm not talking about that type of toxic. That's a whole nother level toxic. I don't want that, because I will, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've had that. I can't even get into the type of situations that I've been in, but I don't want that. So
I
no.
heard that shit. Do you ever feel like it's okay to call a man a bitch?
No, I don't think it's nice. But like I said, don't go low, because then I'm liable to say anything. But I don't think it's nice. No. I don't think you should ever tell a man SMD. A lot of girls do that. I don't think you should ever tell a man that.
Say you
That's crazy.
tell him what? Oh,
SMD,
yeah.
you want me to say
I
what it
know. Trust me, I
means?
know.
I don't think you should tell a man that. That's disrespectful. And he should slap the shit out of you if you tell him. But I think that's disrespectful. Calling a man a bitch, like, that's crazy. Like, how the fuck you bitch? Like what the fuck? Like, why would you call him man a bitch? That's crazy. But they say it
Yeah,
to us. Right. Yeah, I say it to us a lot of times. Like, this bitch is crazy or
that's
whatever,
my
you know.
bitch.
I, that I
um,
like. That I
So,
like. She said,
so I want to know, Denise, have you ever been shot at, stabbed, or jailed for a major crime? Have you
have
ever
I but
been
what?
shot at, stabbed, or jailed for a major crime?
No. And I don't plan on
And
it.
so you ever,
Mm-mm.
huh?
I'm not I'm not violent. I'm not violent.
You ever been in a gang?
Hell no.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So,
I don't get
so like,
it.
say you with somebody, right, in a relationship. What would the guy be doing to another female, online or offline, that would be considered flirting in your eyes?
Well, it depends because I don't got a problem with a guy communicating with females because I like girls sometimes, you know? So it depends. What are you communicating with her for, you know? So it really depends on the communication and what's being said. I don't like a man that I'm dealing with under a female's pictures. Like, I don't need to be randomly going on a girl's pictures and then you all heart-eyed. Like, what are you doing? Calm down. Calm down. So I'm not with that. I'm trying to think what else. I just feel like it's certain boundaries of disrespect. So I feel like don't do to me what you don't want done to you, if that makes sense. If you don't want me having, like, side messages with a man, kiki ha ha, don't do it. It's simple. Don't do it. So I guess it's like what you want done, don't do it. Because if I see you doing that, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be tit for tat. Like, you do something back in the day, before I was like 34, you cheat on me, I'm cheating back. I don't do that anymore. Now I'm just gonna leave you with grace. Like, I
That's
don't got
what's
time
up.
for that. Find somebody that tit for tat. But before I really used to, yeah, you talking to bitches? I bet. Now let me show you what I could do. Like, it used to just be like a game.
All right.
I'm not into
You
that
was
anymore.
you was Miss Tit for Tat, huh?
It's whack. Yes, I was absolutely. Yes, I'm not no saint. I've done some shit, like, but I'm not doing that
That's
tit for
what's
tat
up.
anymore. Mm, not doing that. If I gotta do it, I don't need to fuck with you.
Big
I could
fact.
just leave you alone. That's just how I
Yeah,
am.
shit, that's how I am too. Shit, I'm quick to ice a motherfucker. But
That's quick to go. So
and shout out to everybody that's tuned in to the live, man. If you haven't done so already, man, make sure you follow the Wifeable Podcast. Go over there to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, man, and also donate to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can keep bringing the beautiful women on the podcast. So I wanted to know, Denise, are you vaccinated?
no, hold
Right.
on. No, I want to stop.
All right, no, but that was up. That was up. That was up. So tell me about your what's your relationship like with your father? Yeah.
My father. I don't know. Um, I was born in Jamaica, and then I came here in the United States when I was 8, I believe. My father's still in Jamaica. I do have a stepfather that plays a huge role in my life, but as far as my real father, when I go to Jamaica, I see him here and there, but not really. We don't really have a good relationship, but I don't think that really matters because I'm still dope
That's what's
anyways.
up. So the relationship with your stepfather, uh, uh, what was that relationship built on? Like, did he discipline you and hold you accountable?
See, I didn't. He came in
Okay,
my life when I was older, so I didn't have that in era. But as far as like how he is with my children, he plays a huge role with my children. So to me, like, I will always give him the utmost respect. And that man is an amazing man. That's why they said blood don't make you family. It's really all in how a person, their actions. Yeah, you could be blood related. That doesn't mean that they're gonna treat you right. So hold him like to high
that's
standards,
real.
and especially how he treats my mom. That's really big. You
Yeah,
know, my mom. My mom is she's all mouth. Like, she'll curse him the hell out, and he'll just be like, "Okay, what do you want to do?" Like, he's very calm. He don't really say much. He used to ask me like, "Well, how do I deal with your mom? Like, when she's like getting mad like this, how do I deal with her?" And I'd be like, "Just pay her no mind." From that day, he was like, "That's all I do. I pay her no mind." So he's
okay.
good.
What about the relationship with your mother? How that's like?
Is my best friend. That's my homie. She's probably on this live. I don't know. But me and my mom have a good relationship. Like, she's pretty much supports everything I do, especially like on Instagram. Every time I post a picture, like, I'll be going through her phone and I'll be see all these screenshot pictures and I'll be like, why you got all these? You got a whole album of me? I'm your screensaver. Like, my mom is really like, she's like, I'm your number one fan. I'm living my life through you. Like, everything that I wanted to do, I watch you do. So if I'll call her, I'm like, oh, I'm going to this event. She'll be like, what are you going to wear? What you going to put on? Yeah, that's going to look good. Like, that's my best friend all day long. That's the homie. So it's good to have a good relationship with your mom, especially somebody you don't have to hide nothing from. Like, if I go missing and something happens to me, my mother knows. No matter if it's a person that I just sent a text message to, or a person that I met online, or a person that said hated me, my mom knows everything. So that's
She
just
know
one
about
thing.
this podcast right now.
I do have. Yes, she do. And she was like, "What's that about?" She was asking questions, but yeah, she follows my Instagram, so she sees everything.
So I want to know, do you think your career is more
Yeah.
important than your family?
No, I think my family is more important, but I feel like you do have to somehow separate the two, because you do want to have a career and to do good to take care of your family. So it could be you got to put your family first by all means necessary, but you got to have income and you got to focus on something to give back to your family. That's why I feel like having the businesses that I'm trying to do and have and already is to make sure that my kids are straight. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to be paid off somebody's employer's income. We can have residential income. So I think your career should be important as well, but family comes first.
That's real. That's real. So Denise, I want to know, who would you consider the prize in a relationship, men or women?
Who's?
Hmm?
What
And
did
I
you
was asking,
say?
who would you consider a prize in a relationship, men or women?
Who would I consider
Yeah, the
the prize, you
prize
said?
in a relationship.
I think we the prize, you know? Women is the prize because the amount of shit that we do when it comes to a relationship, like, all right, I've never had a man that can cook too. My previous relationship, well, he can cook. So that kind of like took me by surprise, because it's like, wait, you cook? What you mean you cook? Like, you not a cook, or like just like fake cook, heat up something big? So to me, like, a man that could do pretty much everything that you're doing as far as like cooking, cleaning, like, you know, that's big for me too. Like, I feel like that we both the prize at the end of the day. But if we're the ones that's doing everything and all you're doing is taking out the trash and we're cooking, we're cleaning, we're making sure that your clothes is, you know, your clothes is washed and everything, we are the prize. We're doing way too much. We're giving everything. And then all you're doing is paying the bills. Like, that's not enough. I feel like we should both have the same responsibilities. Like, if I cook, clean the kitchen up after me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel like we should be a partner. It should not be like, okay, this is your job, this is my job. We should have a partnership. That's what I want, really, a partnership. I don't even care for the relationship. I want a partnership. One that we both do the same thing, or we know, not even if we're not always gonna be on the same level, but I feel like a man should take the trash out. A man should do what a man should do, lift boxes, whatever. But I feel like you cooking is a big deal.
Okay, okay. So, do you believe that men and women are equal?
I don't believe they're equal. I wish it was, but I don't believe they are. I think it should be.
So, do you like to be cold approached by men?
I'm sorry, your
I
phone's
say, do
breaking
you
up. What
like
did
to
you say?
be cold approached by men?
What's
Like, for
cold approach?
example, you out and about at a grocery store, grocery shopping, and somebody see you from across the way, and they walk all the way from across the store just to talk to you, and you ain't even seen.
I, I get that all the time. Like, it's so regular to me, and I ignore people. But what people from Instagram though, they be thinking that I know them just because they follow me. They be like, oh, hey, it's me. And I be like, what's your Instagram name? Oh, wow. To me, it's just like, and then I always get that when I go out in person. They be like, oh, you're the Denise girl. Oh, my God. Or they'll DM me right after they see me and be like, oh, my God, that was you. You're so much beautiful in person. Oh, my God. I know you were real. What? I don't mind like you saying hello, but don't try to talk to me. Don't try to get my number. I'm not sitting here outside exchanging. I'm not doing that. You can say hello and you can say what's up, but all that extra shit, Me, I have a big butt. So once I walk off or walk, people just say, oh, damn. Like, it's always a disrespect behind that. So it's just like, I'm used to it. Like, I don't pay it no mind. I'm really pretty much used to it. I don't like people that they your curve still going, you know? That's annoying. Like, if I told you, no, I don't want you buying me coffee, why is you outside waiting by my car? Why? Because now you're giving me stalker, and I don't like that. So I guess it depends. Like, if I just told you no, just respect my no. Catch me another time. Not in traffic.
I want to know. I know you got two offsprings. Like, do you like children though?
I love my children. I love children. I love, like, literally, my family calls me the daycare because I always have all my nieces and my nephews, my godkids. I always have them, especially because I work from home and I have my business. So I could just move around most times. So, like, if my sister or, like, my best friend asks me to pick up their kids or whatever, I'll go get them. Like, right now, my nephew's here. And I got my godson here, too. They downstairs with my older cousin. So it's like I always they call my house a daycare because I always got the kids. I love kids, but I want you to pick your kids up at the end of the night.
I feel that.
Love kids, but I don't really care for sleepovers. They can come all day unless they older. When they older, we could just let them play. But come get your niece too. See, there goes another one. She wants me to come get. Nah, I'm not. I love kids though. I love my nieces and my nephews. I love kids, but I don't.
I fuck with that though. I fuck with it. What's your thoughts on abortions?
Sorry, that was not funny. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You don't want it? Why not? I feel like God gave you the baby, and if you need to give it back because you're not ready, just give it back. I guess.
Okay.
Give it back. All this I'm sorry, there's so many people writing me. All this I'm so against abortion. Girl, stop it. This is why a lot of people's in situations right now. Like, give it back. You don't need it.
Okay.
So, not again.
Hey, like I said, no judgment here. So, how many times you been pregnant?
Too much time. Let me stop. I was pregnant all year last year. I'm just kidding. Let me stop joking around.
You good?
I don't know. Yeah. Can't, I gotta have success because I get pregnant too easily. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shut up. I'm not paying no more. That's my. I'm just reading something my cousin wrote. Continue. Good. Sorry.
So how we schooling them? Private school, home school, charter school, public school, what?
Public school. You're gonna get the same experience that I got. All that private stuff, all them private school kids are kids that turn out to be fucking monsters, okay? And I'm not saying nothing against you if you put your kid in private school, but they can go right to public school. Now, as far as like all the things that's going on with kids, the shootings in schools, I don't condone that. Like, that shit really fucks my stomach up. But they can go right to school. If I went to public school, why do I feel like I should turn around and put my kids in private school? For what? I never understood parents that put their kids in private school. I never understood their reasons behind it. Is it because you want them in uniform, or what's the reason? I guess I would have to hear of the parents that actually had their kids in private school. What's the reason behind it? But send your asses to public school. It's free. Is you dumb?
Okay. Okay. So what's the deal breaker for you when it comes to a relationship? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on the show. While we wait for Denise to get her signal back. If you haven't done so already, make sure you tap in and follow the Wifeable Podcast. Also, donate to the show. Cash App is in the pinned comment. We're gonna wait to I don't know what happened to her phone. She probably gonna jump back on. and send me a request. I'll add you back. Once again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. The interview's still going on. We're just gonna wait for her to come back in. But in the meanwhile, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know the Cash App is in the comment section, man. Go ahead, support the Wifey Boo podcast. Shout out to everybody that's still viewing. I'm waiting on Denise to get back in here so she could join the live back. We're gonna see what's going on. Let me see. She sent the request. I don't know. She lost signal or something. I don't know what's going on. But regardless of the case, gonna give her a couple more minutes to get back in here. Drop those emojis if y'all think she's wifeable. If y'all don't, drop those X emojis. Her phone died. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might just have to put a pin in that. Okay, she coming. All right, right on for get with the update. Appreciate the update. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, man. Once again, shout out to those who have contributed into the show as far as the donating. My guy, I wrote his. I think I wrote his IG down. Let me see what's on real fast. I'm gonna give him another shout out, man. Just cause I fuck with the people that fuck with me, man. So you know what I'm saying. Tailor made for this, man. I'm shouting you out, brother Ryan. You know what I'm saying, for the donation for the show. Keep them coming. In the meanwhile, though, like I said, we're gonna wait for Denise to charge her phone back up. It died on there and shit like that. So we're gonna give her a few more minutes to get back on so we can finish the show. Are y'all enjoying the show so far? You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. And also, okay, here she is right here. I just hit accept, so it should bring you back in. Let me see. Okay, there she is. She's back.
Not
Hey,
my phone dying.
it be like that sometimes. So I think I was asking you a deal breaker. Did you tell me that?
The deal breaker.
Okay,
I don't think
yeah.
we
So in a
talked about
relationship, what's
that.
the deal breaker for you?
So by deal breaker,
Like as in
what are we
like,
saying?
for example, some people deal breakers. Oh, if you cheat on me, it's over. Ain't no coming back.
Um, cheating. It's really cause listen, the reason why I say that is because you don't really have a reason to cheat. Like I said, I like girls sometimes, so it's like we can have fun. What is you cheating for? What is you cheating for? So to me, it's like, once you do that, I'm good on it. It ain't no coming back. Cause now I'm gonna have to move with you different. And people that say like, oh, you can get over once a person cheat on you, you can get over it. No, you can't. It's lies. Because now your partner always got to move on the edge with you, and they're gonna cheat on you too eventually. Because now they're gonna be wanting to find something else because now they feel like they weren't good enough because now you cheated. And half the times, guys cheat just because. It don't even be because you're doing anything wrong. It's just because, So that is a huge deal breaker for
Okay,
me.
that what's up. That
Absolutely.
what's up. Have you ever cheated?
Yes, but it wasn't because I wanted to. It was because I was forced to, because you did it to me first.
Hey, okay. All right. Um,
It was
so you
because
ain't
it
just
was
never
done to me
did it.
first.
Just
And the Bible says, do unto you, do unto you what you want others to, don't do to others what you
see,
don't want
but
others to do to you. That's in the
turn the other
Bible.
cheek. Also in the Bible, face says.
Turn the other cheek. Not in this Bible. I don't know what Bible you're reading. But in this Bible, baby, what you do will come back to you. You never heard about karma?
Yeah, I heard.
Karma. See, this is the me before, but I'm not doing that. I'm not playing those games right now. I'm 34 years old. I'm not playing those games anymore. I'm not trying to my ring is going off. I'm not doing that. So it's like once I find out, you got one time. I find out one little thing, one piece of information, and I do my research, because one thing I am going to do is I'm going to do my research. I'm going to do my research. And then once I find out what I find out, I'm not going through your phone. I'm not going through a man's phone. I feel like a man shouldn't go through my phone either, because you're setting yourself up for whatever you shouldn't be seeing. Because why is you going through each other's phone to begin with? I'd rather not. That's your personal phone. That's your personal shit. But cheating is a deal breaker for me. Once you do it, I'm good on it. Because why would you cheat if we can be with these bitches together? Why are you cheating? Think about it. Why are you
Yeah, that's the
cheating?
number one question.
So to me,
So I guess that's the
huh?
number one question.
Yes, that's a big deal breaker for me. I'm big on loyalty. So yeah, that's a big one
Okay.
for me.
So everybody lies,
Cheating.
right? What kind of liar are you?
Yes. I'm a sneaky liar. Like I lie about dumb stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like big lies, as far as like, people that's like taking your money and stuff like that, and then just some weird shit, I'm not that type. But like I do little lies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, little
Little
lies.
lies.
Say sneaky little lies. Huh?
We would be.
Yeah,
I'm
sneaky
sorry. What did you
little
say?
lies. Huh?
Sneaky little
Okay.
lies.
So
Like, oh, someone liked your picture. No, what you talking about? They didn't. They try to talk to you? Nah. Why would they try to talk to me? That's sneaky little lies. But the big lies, like, yo, like, I'm not, because I want you to be, like, the person that I'm with, I need you to be openly honest. We need to be honest with each other. Like, I want that friendship so that I don't have to feel like I have to lie to you. Because once you start lying, it ain't
yeah,
never going to work. Ever.
honesty, my best policy. Do you feel like you have to
Facts.
be married to be to perform the wifey duties?
No, because I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should be doing the wifely duties before the marriage. So I don't know if that question is realistic, because you should be doing wifely duties when you're in a relationship. What's the difference between a relationship and then being married, other than the title, other than the commitment that you made before God? What's the difference?
That's a good question. Like I said, I can't answer that. Shit. But I want to know too. Like, do you feel like you need a man?
I'm a Sag. We don't need nobody.
Okay.
No, I don't need a man. But we like to have somebody. Everybody wants somebody. You want somebody that you can sleep with and wake up to. Like, that's the ideal goal. Like, it's good to have that. Do I need a man? Absolutely not. I don't need you. I want you. Need you is a big thing. I want you, but I don't need you.
Do you embrace having a strong, independent woman mindset?
Yes, because I wasn't always here. The growth and the things that happened in my life and the things that it took for me to get here absolutely was a stepping stone. So I embrace it. Absolutely. Because not everyone could just stand on their own and be like, listen, whether you here or not, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to have everything I have. There's not a man that can say right now, because of me, this is why she has what she has. Or if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have this car or this house. There's not a man that can say that. And I love that for me, because a lot of men, they do for you just to say that it was because of me, because she has that. Now when they leave, now you got to find a whole apartment, you got to get a new car, now you don't have that income coming in. I'm good with or without a man. So I very much embrace that, because my mom taught me that. And there's a lot of women that they have to be with a man in order to have anything. So yes, I love that for me. I love it, because it wasn't always like that. There was times that I had to suck it up, because that man was making more money than me, and I knew me leaving the relationship would have been like where I'm a struggle and pay the bills on my own. So you got to kind of suck it up to stay in that relationship. I'm happy that I'm in a stage in my life that I'm good with or without you. Like, you can go. Like, you know. So absolutely, that's a big thing for me.
So, all right, let me ask you this: what sounds more fitting for you? Uh, are you
Which
a boss or you the boss?
I'm a motherfucking boss. What is the difference though? The
Like,
boss or a
you
boss?
know, for example, you could be a boss of your own business, and you know what I'm saying, and yeah, shit like that. But when it comes to relationship, are you the boss? Like, you know what I'm saying, like versus like letting the man take lead.
So I'm the boss when it comes to like business, work, stuff like that. But when it comes to a man, I want him to lead. I don't want to be the person that's like, I don't want to be that masculine person. Like, that's whack. Like, I want you to lead. Like, I want to be able to listen, you know, but I don't want to be that person. Because if that's the case, then nigga, I'm the nigga in this relationship. That's whack. I don't want to do that. That's corny to me. So no,
Yeah, that's
I like when a man
real.
leads. Am I gonna am I gonna always listen? Maybe not. But that's when you gotta be like, stop playing with me. And I'll be like, okay, like, you know. That's when that little toxic thing
No, see,
comes
but
in.
when you
But
say toxic, I look at it
yeah.
like you would just want a man who's gonna keep you accountable. Because like that's why I teach on female harlot. Like, you know what I'm saying, like women want man that's not gonna let. I mean, now you know women can do whatever, but if she do something that's not on your, you know, with you, you know what I'm saying, you gotta address that shit. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, like you just can't just let. Accept, I basically teach man, as a man, you know what I'm saying, in this life, you you deserve what you demand in life, you know what I'm saying, but you also deserve what you accept. So, you know, a lot of men around here, you know, accepting that foolishness from women and stuff like that. And that's on them because that's what they deserve. But, you know, man who, you know, demands certain, you know, respect or certain things, you know what I'm saying, a woman got to be with her. She can be gone.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. But it works both ways though. Because to me, I feel like there is some men that I know and they're a bitch because their wife is bitching them. Like, I'm talking about like talking to them crazy and they just yes mans. I need you, you can't be weak. You can't be weak. And I feel like as a female, you talking to your husband, your man like that is crazy to me. Um, like I said, I want a leader, but I don't want it to be person that's like so much of a leader where now I don't have a voice. Like, my voice is not there because now you think you're so much in control. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like in between. Like, I don't, like, I've seen relationships like that. And I've seen relationships where it's the opposite, where the man is, you ain't going out with your friends. You ain't going to get your nails done. Nigga, what? See, that's what we're not do. I don't like to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you telling me what I can wear, what I can't wear. I think that's crazy. And there's men that is very much in control where they kind of control. You need a Scorpio? Absolutely not. I'm never dating a Scorpio again. Sorry. But I know men that they tell their wife every like, you can't do this. Oh, you're not allowed to do this. You can't. When women be like, oh, my husband said I can't have my nails this color. Bitch, what? Like, it's a certain line, a thin line between, you know what I'm saying? It's a thin line. Like, but I like when, you know, a man is like, okay, so who you going out with? You're going out with your friends? All right, good, cool. Like, I don't need you to tell me I can't, I'm not asking you for permission, but I think I should let you know the things that I'm doing as a form of communication. But I'm not asking you for permission, if that makes sense. And I feel like same thing with a man. Like, he should be able to be like, all right, I'm going out with my friends. Now I got to ask my
Yeah,
girl if I
like
can go. What?
see,
It's
we could be talking for hours about shit like that. That's why I talk about on female harlot because, and maybe I could possibly have you as a guest on that show as well because then we can actually get into the nitty gritty. But we're gonna get back to the podcast on waifu boo though. So I do want to ask you: have you ever been in love?
yeah.
Have you ever
Have
been
I
in
ever
love?
what? Um, so I don't know. And the reason why I'm saying I don't know is because I've been in
Mhm.
several relationships, right? But my previous relationship is the first relationship that I can honestly say that like I was very much submissive I was never affectionate, or really a person that like call anybody baby. Like I don't want you holding my hands. I'm not affectionate at all. But in this relationship, I was like, like I want to hold his hand, like I want to live in your skin. So I felt like, wow, like it was like over the top. Like I felt like I want to be submissive to you. I felt like, oh, let me cook dinner for like, like of course you want to cook dinner in a relationship, but it's like certain things with him had to be done correctly because I was submissive, like, So I feel like maybe that was the first time that I really was in love, because when I said I love yous all them other times, I didn't really want you to touch me. I didn't want no affection from you. But this time it's like I felt a little different. But of course you love the person, but I'm talking about like that deep in love feeling. Nah. But yeah, you love them, I love you for the things you do and for us and for our family, like, whatever. Like I love you. You could love somebody without being deeply in love
Nah,
with
that makes sense. Uh, so when was your last relationship?
them. Who
Uh,
said I'm not in one
oh,
still?
wait, I ain't even talking about, I mean, if you are, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. When was your last one?
I don't know. Right now it's a little confusing, but
Okay, well, based off your last one, who ended it? And if,
I don't I don't know. I don't know if it's
got you,
ended. I don't know.
got you. Okay, would you ever marry outside your race or nationality?
As far as like me dating like a white man or
Caucasian,
something.
European, yeah, Arabian.
I have never dated any, like, I've never dated out of my race. Not because I have anything against the other race, but I don't know. I don't know. The guys that try to talk to me, they really get intimidated. So no, I don't know. I don't have nothing against it, but I've never came across like a white man or like, I don't know. I guess it's the people I track. I don't know. But I have grown ass men that are like waiting my DM, and I'd be like, what you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not against it. If that's summed it up, I'm not against it, but I never really dated anyone
Okay.
outside of my race.
So, Denise, do you know what straight man who desire a wife? Do you know what we value in a woman? Do you know
Do
what
I
we
know what?
value in a woman?
I know what Google said and what Justin LeBoy said in them posts, but like, what do y'all really value? That's a good. Justin LeBoy, you say y'all want a lot of shit. So what do y'all really value?
Shut upness and obedience. Yeah.
Obedience. Who told you
No,
this?
I'm a straight man who who desire a wife. So I'm telling you what we want. And what I mean by shut upness and obedience is not on no slave shit. It's just more like don't talk when I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? And also, because it's respect. You know what I'm saying? Like let me instill this wisdom into you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm talking, I'm talking for a reason. I ain't the type to just be talking. And then also, when I say obedience, it's more like simple shit. Like hey baby, can you do XYZ, and then like it's nothing. It's gonna be fair. It's nothing gonna be harmful to you, and nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing degrading. So if you can't do the hard, simple shit that
Mm-hmm.
I asked for, she just not the woman for me, and that's okay. I ain't trying to change nobody. So, but that's what we value for the most part. And I want to know, is sex important to you in a relationship?
Absolutely. It's a big thing for me.
That's real.
Big. Absolutely. I feel like we can't really consider ourselves in a relationship until we figure out if we like each other and it's good enough. Because if it's not good enough, the person's gonna cheat. It's a big deal. And it's very important. I don't think people understand how important. People be saying that it's not important. They be like, oh, it's not. No, it's very important. I had a friend that she was with a man and she thought that, the sex was okay, but let's just say like the oral wasn't that great. Girl, so now what? Now you're gonna have to find another man to do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it has to be great. But here's the thing. When you become friends first and y'all have that bond, sometimes the person might not even be that great, and it makes it even stronger because of that bond that you had. So I don't believe in one night stands. I think I've never had a one night stand with anyone ever. So I don't know how females do that, because for me and you something, I have to physically at least like you, get to know you, speak to you. We're not. You ain't coming in my bed if I barely know you. We're not doing that.
Okay, I fuck with that. Denise, you ever had your heart broke before?
Yes. Yeah, a long time ago. I don't even know if it was called a heartbreak because I was so
So
young.
would you consider yourself to have any emotional wounds still open, or have they become emotional scars and they healed?
I consider them emotional scars because what did I miss? You missed when he asked me if I was in a relationship. Nice. um, I have wounds, I think, because I'm not still carrying anything that I had in the
Well,
past,
that's it's more
any hurt.
scars.
But
If you heal the scars,
yeah, but but my patience is thin. So the littlest things trigger me. Damn, what did she say? The littlest things trigger me when it comes to a relationship, because it's like, I have my red flags. So my
so tell me
patience is super
about some
thin.
of your triggers.
My triggers is, I don't know, because see, the person that I was dealing with, like, he's big on loyalty too. So when he don't answer the phone, I don't get crazy. Like, okay, why you not answering the phone? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not doing any of that, because, like I said, this was probably the first relationship that I was really submissive in. So I'm not doing all that crazy shit that I would have done before. Whereas a man didn't answer the phone, I'm like, nah, this nigga got me fucked up. Now I'm calling mad different times, back to back, back to back. So that was a huge trigger for me. It's really not anymore. But right now, I would say a huge trigger, I don't know. It gotta be the embarrassment. Like, I don't need you in videos with bitches, or like bitches having like messages with you in them like that. It's just embarrassing. I'm big on that, because it's like, why you have me here thinking that it's just me and you embarrassing me by, sending messages and certain things to a female. I'm big on embarrassment. I feel like when a man step outside the house, you should always protect your home, meaning that not one female should ever feel like they should, you know, go to your bitch and say anything about you. If you're going to cheat and do what you do, make sure that female or whoever knows that that's your home. You don't contact my home. You don't write from fake pages. You don't do that. A lot of men don't know how to handle that. And that's why they always get caught. And this is why shit always get left. This is why women are good cheaters, because we cheat better than men. Men don't know how to cheat. They always get caught.
Yeah, we must definitely. I must definitely have to have you on the other show, man, because we got to talk deep into that. But we limited on time here today, so I'm gonna bring you back on the other podcast. But my next question to you is, how many times have you been sent to the clinic? To the clinic?
To the who? For what? For an
Nah, for
abortion?
like a STD or STI or something.
Um, Me sense never. If anything, I take myself, because it's like I see you out here moving reckless, so now I got to make sure that I'm straight, but not a man saying, "Listen, this happened. You need to go do that."
Okay, nah,
No, but I took that.
that's what's up. That's what's up. You ever been in a domestic abusive relationship?
Um, not really. Um, Not really. I did have a relationship where it was kind of like, it was just like the verbal abuse, my past, like it was just too much for me. But physically, I've never been like beaten, like, to the point where I have a black eye. Like, no, like, little altercations here and there, but
Okay.
not beaten, no.
You ever had an OnlyFans?
No, and I'm not getting one, and hell no, and no,
Okay.
and no.
Do you have any sex tapes out there? Yeah. Yeah.
Sex tapes? Me? No. The ones I'm gonna see. No, I don't have. Nah, I don't have those. Unless we were in a relationship before and you put it out there, like, then you're a clown because I know where and, and you're a clown for doing that. But no,
Okay.
I don't
What
have
about
anything.
any crazy exes out there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You seem like y'all would be a good couple. What are y'all talking about? Anyways, I've had, I, I have a lot of my exes that follow me on Instagram. I don't. Once you are ex, your ex. I'm not doubling back. I'm not going backwards. So you just have to stay where you at.
Yeah. Okay. So this was like the first part of the half of the segment. I mean, the show on Wifeable. So what's your thoughts so far? You know what I'm saying? What you thinking? Yeah, about the show.
About the show. The funniest part was when you asked me about abortions. That shit had me crying. Not you asking, am I against abortions? Hell no. Send them kids back to God. A lot of people gonna be getting their feelings, but no. I think it's dope. I think you definitely asked some good questions. And I think a lot of women should, come on the show. That way they're able to, put their thoughts out there, because a lot of men have their own definition of what they think based on how you look on Instagram, and they don't even know how you carry yourself. So I definitely think it is something that is dope, that I definitely enjoyed myself.
Okay, for sure.
I loved it.
Well,
It was
well,
cool.
let's get into the segment part of the show. It should go be, the segment should go faster. You know what I'm saying? The question was, long how it was, but segment should go smooth. So with that being said, our first segment is called This or That. Are you ready? All right.
Yeah.
Clean shaved or bearded? Taller
Clean.
than or shorter than?
Medium. But in between, I like
All
taller.
right.
I don't
I would
want you
say it's
shorter than me.
this or that. Don't give me no both. Don't give me no none of it. All right.
I
Older than or younger than?
younger.
Hairy or not hairy?
Not hairy.
Protector or provider?
Protective or
Protector or
provider.
provider?
Both.
This or that?
All right. All right.
Nine to
Protector.
five or entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur.
Rappers or athletes?
Rappers. Nah, athletes.
Interracial relationships or same race relationship?
Wait, what?
Interracial relationships or same race relationships?
Same race.
Wine or tea? Talking
Tea.
on the phone or FaceTime?
Talking on the
A
phone.
creative first date or an expensive first date?
Expensive.
Let's see. Matching fits or color coordinated?
Color coordinating.
Lighter complexion or darker complexion?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Can I pass on this
you
one?
you can
Because I
pass on
really like both.
anything.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Okay.
All right. Smoke or drink?
Smoker.
Hickeys or sexting? Doggy
Hickeys.
style or missionary?
Dog
Squirt or
style.
cream?
Both.
I guess that way you can choose both. You can choose both of that.
Because it
Yeah.
could be both. Like,
Oral or
it could be
anal?
both.
All right.
Oral.
Okay. So yeah, so that was that segment, this or that. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that?
That's cool.
All right, so this next segment is called double standards, and pretty much let me know if it's a double standard in your opinion or not. Is it a double standard? Huh?
You said this
Double
called segment is
standard.
called what?
So pretty much just let me know if you think it's a double standard or not in our society. Is it a
Okay.
double standard dating younger? Like men versus
Um,
men dating younger versus women dating younger. Is it a double standard?
um, yes, it is. It doesn't matter. Who
Okay.
cares?
Okay. So yeah, that's double standard. Sweet and simple. So this next segment is called Would You Rather? You ready? Would you
Yeah.
rather have a man with all the riches in the world but no time for you, or a man with no money but the best sex you ever had?
Wait. So a man with all the
No,
money in the
no
world
time for
and
you
what?
though. Or a man with zero money but the best sex you ever had.
I'd rather that because you can have all the money in the world and then what am I going to do with that? Just spend money and be by myself?
Okay. Okay.
Um,
All right. Yeah. So that was Would You Rather, and our last segment for the day is gonna be called Best Impersonations. So give me your best impersonation of a British girl. Of a
of a
British girl.
who? A
A British.
richest girl?
Give me a best impersonation.
Oh, you want me to act
Yeah.
out a British girl? I can't. I
Give me
can't
a
do
New
that.
York girl. Give me a best impression of a New York girl.
That's my dick. That's all they say is literally SMD. But yeah, I can't do that British shit. Like I can't do
Okay.
it.
Well, yeah. At this time, everybody that's tuned in on live, man, drop those emojis, whether the rings or the X emoji, to let our special guest Denise know if she's wifeable or not in y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? And Denise, tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Nah, don't look for me. I ignore DMs, so you wasting your time.
Let's say less, say less. We got the rings coming. We got the rings coming in. Um, the rings coming in. Let's see. So Denise, yeah, I think everybody agreeing that they fucking with
Oh, that's because I kept it real. It's just that when you asked about the abortions, I was like, wait a minute. Now you asking me how many abortions. I was like, wait a minute.
you. No, I said, what's your thoughts on abortions? And then I asked, how many times were you pregnant?
All year last year. I'm just kidding. Just playing. Now, relationships are dope. Like I said, I don't know about that whole love thing. I feel like I've probably only really been in love like once. I don't know. Because you're supposed to feel like I only called one person babe and like really was submissive and really I wanted to live in his skin. Literally one person. So to me it's like, did I even love anybody else before him? Maybe not. I don't know.
And I can tell you,
Probably not. I didn't want you to
I can just share a little side note about that. Like one thing I heard from what you shared was that you was very like attracted to him. You was very into him. You know what I'm saying? Whereas all them other guys, they was very attracted to you and very into you. So it's like that was like that one guy who you was very attracted to. Like he did something different than all them other dudes. So that's all that is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I don't think it was anything different because I feel like the relationship pretty much started off the same. I feel like it was more so like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like when you get those butterflies and like, I'm telling you, like all of the guys I was with, I didn't want to be around. I'm very like, I like my space. Like, it's like to the point where we could see each other 2 days for the week and I'm good. Every day, is too much for me, like too much. Whereas with him, I want to see you every single day. Like I want to live in your skin. But that's why I know like it's a little bit different from, because then if that's the case, then I would have felt the same way about the other people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah, but most definitely I'm in Atlanta. I'm not sure where you at with it, but I want to bring you on my other podcast too. We can schedule it for a different time and stuff like that. But I appreciate you for coming on the show. Any last thoughts, comments, or concerns you want to share?
I'm wifeable, but I don't get married right now. Period. And you about to have 30,000 fucking people in my DMs, and I don't want that. Don't DM me because I'm not interested.
That part. Okay. Well, shit, I appreciate you, Denise, you know what I'm saying, for rocking with me, you know what I'm saying, for this hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Hour and
started
30
at
minutes?
4.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I'm glad you had a great time, and most definitely looking forward to, doing other things with you.
All right, thank you.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in. See y'all next week.